And, you know, if the choices taste good, I'm in. If they taste terrible, well, you know, count me out, right? Because we're human and we want to enjoy every meal. What we have for you here is your healthy, basically, great lifestyle way to substitute pastas, right? We know that pastas, a lot of people have stopped eating them. Maybe your doctors told you you can't have them, too many carbs. Maybe you're trying to lose weight. I want to introduce you to Miracle Noodle. And this is interesting because everybody's jumping in on these noodles, but this is an ingredient that has been used in Asian countries for centuries. These are plant-based noodles made by that konjac root plant. And so they're soluble fiber, like the same fiber you find in apples or your oatmeal. But here's the thing. They're flavorless, so whatever you cook them with, if you like a teriyaki sauce, if you wanna do bolognese, right, a great meat sauce, if you wanna do, you know, olive oil and lemon, or white wine sauce, they take on the flavor of whatever you're cooking. And what you're getting is a 12-pack of the 7-ounce noodles. You're gonna get the 3 packs of the angel hair, 3 packs of the rice noodles, 3 of the fettuccine, and 3 of the spaghetti. I have less than 2,000 of these to go around. And then you also decide, do you want one single shipment or to sign up for auto ship where you're in control, you decide how frequently you wanna get them. But it's a blank canvas, they're easy to make, they're satisfying, they're pre-cooked for you. So literally, toss them in your favorite, you know, flavors, and watch how you transform and make a healthier meal for you and your family. Item number 093570 to tell us all about it. She's one of our kitchen and food experts. Her name is Stephanie Roberts. And Stephanie, we've kind of all tried these no-carb noodles, and let me tell you, even if the flavors are right, they're kind of funky and they're stinky, and you know, we kind of, for some reason, Miracle Noodles got it right. They don't stink, there's no odors, they're out of this world.
Yeah, these are so improved. If you've heard about these type of noodles in the past, there is absolutely no smell. They do not have to be rinsed. This is what they look like fresh out of the bag. And I love your phrase blank canvas, because that's exactly what we want to do. They'll come with about 2 tablespoons of water in them. Lots of times I just dump them in the sauce and a little bit of water doesn't hurt anything. But you mentioned bolognese sauce and I'm thinking, okay, I love to make sauce for my kids. So one thing I've been doing is that I've been making a good Sunday pot of sauce. They're having it on their favorite pasta. I'm adding either the spaghetti or the angel hair right into my serving of the sauce, because I am watching my carbs a little bit, and I want to show you exactly what this is going to look like. So I am just going to take my favorite sauce recipe and I'm going to stir the Miracle Noodles right in. And you can see them. They're a little bit more clear than a regular pasta because obviously they're not full of that starch. But what matters to me is, wait till I show you how this dishes out. It looks exactly like the same pasta dinner that my kids are getting. I'm not missing out. I'm gonna put a little bit of cheese, if that's allowed on the diet you're following, on top. And look at that. How would you ever know the difference? I mean, it looks, smells, and tastes exactly like the sauce. Because here's the thing, I am not gonna tell you that Miracle Noodles have some miracle flavor. That's the whole thing I love about them. They really don't have much flavor at all. It is a vehicle for the flavor that you're preparing. So maybe it's an Asian stir fry, right? Maybe it's a, oh, Leslie, I did a black beans and rice for you that you would absolutely love. Because let's think about it. Rice itself doesn't typically have a lot of flavor. When I do black beans and rice, it's kind of a vehicle. Okay, do you want me to be really honest? It's a vehicle to hold the salsa and the guacamole. That's what the rice is for me, right?
I know, and we're all looking for those flavors, and you know, but we're all trying to watch our waistline or maybe make those better choices. Stephanie, you have to tell everybody, because per serving, I was reading the label here, I couldn't believe it. I mean, this is 0 sugars here.
Absolutely. So what these are, and you had it exactly right, it is the cognac plant flour and water. So 97% of it is water. Then there's a little bit of the cognac flour, and that contains fiber. So when you do the calculations, 0 sugars, 0 added sugars, 0 natural sugars, you are 100% not adding any sugar. There is 1 net carb because we do have 2 grams of fiber in there. And then each bag contains 2 servings, and there's 5 calories per serving.
My
That's
God.
it. 5 calories,
I know.
1 net carb. Here's the rice. I just opened it. I pour it into my stir fry, and I want to come closer so you can see what I did here. Grab my spoon. I sauteed my veggies, right? I sauteed them right there on the stove. This is what it looks like, fresh out of the bag. I didn't rinse it. I didn't even drain this. So there is just no preparation, no cooking needed. In the past, you've probably read that you have to dry them on the stove, or you have to do this, or you have to rinse them, or they smell stinky. None of that.
And I think a lot of people liked them, but the smell when you would open the bags was a little off-putting to our customers. And I love that these have no odor. They're not funky. You could read that in the reviews as well. I want to remind you what you're getting today. It's a 12 pack. You can choose single or auto ship, but everybody's getting the rice style. So it's like you're eating rice. We're also sending you the angel hair, the fettuccine, and the spaghetti noodles. Everybody's getting 3 of each kind. And then you decide what you want to flavor it with. Do you like a kind of like a curry sauce? Do you like a teriyaki? Do you love like a stir-fried rice? Do you love the Italian style? Do you just like a little bit of garlic and butter? You can do it all with these. And I have to be honest, Stephanie, I'm not a fan of zoodles. Like, I don't like zucchini noodles. I just don't. For some reason, I might be the only person. I don't like them. I prefer more the sweet, you know, what are the orange ones? The sweet potato ones, or the...
Sure.
Right? But this...
Or beets or anything.
Yeah, but these I like because they take on and absorb any of your favorite sauces. So it's like you're eating the real thing.
It is. And I'll tell you the thing about the spiralized veggies that I know are such a big trend. You kind of have to like veggies. Newsflash, right? It's the actual vegetable. So for me, I don't happen to like zucchini. Obviously, I don't like it spiralized any better. This is the rice. You can see it doesn't taste like anything other than the veggies that I put on it and the sauce. So this is how my stir fry turned out. Now, you can get creative. You can do something like use a no sugar pudding and then mix in the rice, and suddenly what's this? This would be rice pudding. Oh, yum, chocolate rice pudding back on the menu, because you want that texture. I mentioned the rice and beans for the Spanish flavor. What about even cutting up some of the noodles and doing a mac and cheese? That's what we did there. We used cheese sauce that was on the appropriate diet, but again, you're adding 1 net carb. And listen, I have done the no carb diet more times than I should probably admit. And each and every time you just get to the point where you need some texture. You need something that chews like a like a starch without getting the starch. That's what this is.
And I gotta tell you, I think that we get to a place in our life or an age, or at least I'm there, where I'm like, I'm not doing it. Life is too short, and I am not like hating every meal I eat.